Whether you're visiting Hawaii for the soft sandy beaches or the Hawaiian adventures, the islands have you covered when it comes to bringing your tropical fantasies to life. The top 10 best things to do in Hawaii on the Big Island, Kauai, Maui, Oahu, Molokai, and Lanai are included in this ultimate Hawaii bucket list. This is the list of things to do in Hawaii if you're looking for one. Number 10. Visit the National Park of Hawaii Volcanoes. For many visitors, Hawaii Volcanoes National Park is at the top of their list of things to do on the Big Island. It's one of the must-do activities in Hawaii. There are few places on the planet where you can actively witness a volcano erupting and forming land. The Big Island is the most recent addition to the Hawaiian Islands. It is, however, the largest. The Crater Rim Drive is one of the best things to do in Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. The 11-mile drive provides an excellent overview of the park. This breathtaking tour follows the rim of the Kilauea caldera. There are several places along the drive where you can park and hike through the park's otherworldly landscape. The sulfur banks and steam vents visible from the trails serve as a reminder that an active caldera lies beneath your feet. Stop and explore the Thurston lava tubes for an up-close and personal experience. Number 9. Manta ray scuba diving. If you're looking for something to do in Hawaii, this activity on the Big Island is a must-do. Night snorkeling or scuba diving with manta rays. On the Big Island, just north of Kailua Kona, there is a bay where manta rays come to feed every night. The way it works is that local dive snorkel operators have placed spotlights on the ocean floor to attract plankton, which are microscopic organisms that are invisible to the naked eye. Except for the light from spotlights and divers' flashlights, the ocean becomes completely dark as the sun sets. Snorkelers and divers scan the area and peer into the darkness in search of the rays. In an awe-inspiring dance, they fly, somersault, and turn through the water. One of the most incredible experiences you will ever have is seeing these enormous, almost alien-like animals close up. One of the most unusual excursions in Hawaii. Number 8. Visit Hawaii Tropical Botanical Garden. The Hawaii Tropical Garden is one of the must-see attractions on Hawaii's Big Island if you enjoy beautiful gardens as much as I do. If you're on the Big Island, it's one of the best things to do in Hawaii. Don't miss your chance to visit the most beautiful tropical botanical garden you'll ever see. On the Old Coastal Highway, it's just north of Hilo, past mile marker 7 at Onomea Bay. If you're planning a day trip to the east side of the island for Hawaii sightseeing, a visit to the garden is a must, and you should go there immediately. The rainy side of the Big Island also produces some of the most spectacular waterfalls. You can also feel good about the small admission price you'll pay because it goes towards supporting this wonderful nonprofit organization. Number 7. Bike Mauna Kea. I enjoy biking, but I particularly enjoy downhill biking. If you agree, then this is a must-do activity in Hawaii. There are several options for memorable downhill rides on the Big Island. Kilauea Volcano is a thrilling bike ride that combines the thrill of a downhill descent with the natural beauty of Volcanoes Natural Park. This ride offers plenty of thrills and amazing vistas as it descends from its 4,000-foot summit to the Pacific Ocean. There are very few flats and even fewer uphills in this area. While your pedals and sprockets may not get much use, your brakes and nerves will get a good workout on this ride. You have several options for your downhill adventure here. You can ride all the way to the top, but you'll miss the sunrise. Number 6. Sail the Na Pali coast. This is yet another must-do in Hawaii. While all the Hawaiian Islands are stunning, the small island of Kauai has a plethora of unique and beautiful spots, with 9 areas protected by the government as state parks. Na Pali means high cliffs, and it is thought that the earliest Hawaiians lived in the valley behind the coastal cliffs. Because there are no roads leading to this part of Kauai, the only way to see Na Pali coast is to hike an 11-mile rugged trail or take a boat tour, both of which are fantastic things to do on Kauai. Because of its exceptional beauty, Kauai is known as the Garden Isle, but it is also Hawaii's oldest inhabited island. Many of the Na Pali along the coast rise 4,000 feet above the beach, providing a stunning view of the Pacific. Number 5. Drive the Waimea Canyon. Waimea Canyon, also known as the Pacific Grand Canyon, is one of Kauai's most well-known attractions and unquestionably one of the best things to do in Hawaii. It is truly magnificent. Most viewpoints are easily accessible by car. This canyon is about 10 miles, 16 kilometers long, and up to 3,000 feet, 900 meters deep, with several viewpoints offering breathtaking views. It's undoubtedly one of Kauai's most popular attractions, and it's simple to get there on your own with a rental car or on a guided tour. The Waimea Canyon Lookout is free to enter, and parking is also available. This is the vantage point from which you can see the entire canyon. Number 4. Hike the Kalalau Trail. One of Hawaii's top 10 attractions, the Kalalau Trail on Kauai's island. It is without a doubt one of the most beautiful trails on the planet, and top things to do on Kauai. It offers breathtaking views of Kauai's coastline and valleys, and it should be on the bucket list of every adventure seeker. Begin your hike at Ke'e's Beach, which is part of the Napali Coast State Park. Arrive before 8 a.m. to guarantee a parking spot. For the first 2 miles, you'll hike along the coast, where you'll be treated to spectacular views. Even if you are unable to complete the entire hike, I strongly advise you complete the first mile. Number 3. Snorkel with sea turtles at Tunnels. Tunnels Beach is one of Kauai's most beautiful spots. If you're looking for something to do in Hawaii for a week and are planning a trip to Kauai, make sure to go snorkeling at Tunnels. We were fortunate enough to come across it while beach hopping in the northern part of the island. On the sand, it's a picture-perfect beach. Lava tubes form underwater caves and tunnels just offshore, giving the beach its name. Tunnels Beach is a great snorkeling and diving spot because of the lava tubes, which are home to a variety of tropical fish, both large and small. Going out past where I can touch the ocean's bottom makes me nervous, but the longer you're out there and the more colorful sea life you see, the more at ease you'll feel. The sea turtles that come up to swim with you at Tunnels Beach make it a true bucket list experience. Number 2. Kayak to a secret waterfall and hike Wailua Canyon. For outdoor adventure and natural beauty, Hawaii is one of our absolute favorite destinations. Kauai, the Garden Island, is simply stunning. A fun day of kayaking and hiking along the scenic Wailua River Valley was one of our favorite activities here. It's one of the best places to visit on Kauai. We enjoyed a relaxed paddle along the Wailua River in the dappled morning sunlight, taking in the majestic mountain scenery and enjoying the serenity with only the occasional bird call breaking the silence. We quickly moored our kayaks on the riverbanks and set out on foot in search of the secret waterfall. As we trekked through the lush rainforest with an entertaining river guide leading the way, we learned about many of the traditions and original uses of the land. While the walk isn't particularly strenuous, it does include a couple of exciting river crossings as well as clambering over old trees and down muddy banks to keep things interesting. Number 1. Drive the road to Hana. Are you planning a trip to Hawaii's Valley Isle? Driving the road to Hana is one of the most incredible things to do in Hawaii. It should be at the very top of your Maui to-do list. The drive is not for the faint of heart, with 50+ miles of scenic highway, a series of hairpin turns, and several dozen one-lane bridges. However, it is without a doubt one of the best things to do on Maui. On a unique Hawaii adventure, it's a drive that will take you through some of the most beautiful parts of the island's wet side. The drive is frequently included in lists of the world's best scenic drives. You'll see why when you drive it. Ho'okipa Bay Park, where you can watch surfers tackle the waves, and the Ke'enai Peninsula, where the sight of the waves pounding mightily against the black lava rock will take your breath away, are two fantastic places to stop on the drive. So, what would you love to do in Hawaii? Let me know in the comment section. See you in the next video.